Hello, this tutorial is going to be for a wheel. It's hollow, but it does roll quite well. I'm not sure of any practical uses for this shape, I just think it's quite interesting. To start, you need a 8 tall 40, you need a 40 magnet loop like this, but it needs to be 8 tall. This is 320 magnets. And to do this, it takes a little bit of getting used to with the finger movements, but what you need to do is, along these diagonal lines, you need to shift it 1. It's hard enough, it's quite difficult to show you it happening, but that's what it would look like afterwards. So if you tilt it at a 45-degree angle, you'll see. And then every second one you want to do this to, like this, and you'll end up with a jagged top. So you want to keep going through the entire stack of magnets and keep doing this. Now if you get to a point like this where you've got your jagged line but you've gone down, if you've skipped a column and brought it down by mistake like this, you need to do it backwards and bring it back up. It's the same exact thing, just you need to do it backwards, and then you can continue doing it. Now, when you're done, you'll end up with this. It still is a stack, but instead of the magnets going completely around like this, if you look at it, you can see the lines going down like this are a bit more prominent, but also the magnets go straight up and down. And to finish off this shape, at the top and the bottom, you need to connect pairs of magnets like this. And go around the whole way and just connect them in pairs. And you don't want to connect 3 like that. You only want to connect 2 to each other and keep them separate. And you'll end up with this. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 pairs to connect. And you flip it over and do the same on the other side. And it doesn't matter, at least with my experience, it doesn't matter where you start, just as long as you keep them paired like this. And that's how you make this wheel shape. And just in case you don't understand exactly what I was saying when I meant it doesn't matter what you pair, if I undo all these pairings like this, and you'll notice instead of pairing these two here, if I paired it with the one right next to it, it won't make a difference in the outcome of the shape, so you don't need to worry about where you need to start with pairing things, because it will end up the exact same, and it'll still roll, it'll still be quite rigid. And if you want to, if you undo one side on this, and I'm just hoping I got the polarity right for this so they will mesh together in the way they're supposed to, but if you undo one side on each of these cylinders like this and connect them, you'll end up with just one big rolling tube. You just need to be careful with how big you make it, because with the weight of itself it'll start to collapse. So although this does roll, you can see it does collapse. So if you make 2 smaller tubes, it might be a bit more efficient at rolling, but it does work, as you can see. Thank you for watching the video. If you have any suggestions, feel free to leave them in the comments, or if you have any questions, feel free to leave a comment. And just as a last note, before I finish this video, usually I would post one video every Saturday and every Sunday, but I'm back to school now, so I'm potentially only going to be uploading one video a week. I know there's not a whole lot of people who will be affected by it, but just those of you who do watch the videos, that's why I won't be uploading my regular 2 videos a week. Thank you for watching, as I said, and I will see you next week.